Begin seated on a folded blanket or a block, any comfortable seated position for some breathing. Allow yourself to settle in. As you inhale, feel or visualize the breath entering the body at the center of the chest, taking in that which nourishes you. On the exhale, releasing through the crown of the head the fruits of that nourishment back into the universe. After your next exhale, return to normal breathing and switch the cross of your legs. Bring the right fingertips to the ground, inhale the left arm up and side bend to the right any amount. On an exhale, tone the belly and come back upright. Bring the left fingertips to the ground, inhale the right arm up and side bend over to the left any amount. And exhale, come upright. Getting ready for all fours. If you want some padding, you can always put a blanket under your knees. You'll also need your block. Place it between your upper inner thighs. Inhale here. As you exhale, squeeze the block, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pause for an inhale. And then on the exhale, squeeze the block, lower the knees with control to the mat. Again, pausing on the inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the block, downward facing dog. Each time you inhale, you're holding whichever position you're in. Each time you exhale, you'll squeeze the block and either go to down dog or to all fours. Make each movement last as long as each breath. In this phase of our cycle, we really want to start moving. We want to take action to achieve our goals, take action to make our intention a reality. This will be the last flow, so the next time you lower to your knees and stay there, remove the block, place it off to the side, and again, come into downward facing dog. Look up between the hands and step or jump to the front of the mat, fold forward, let the head go, a little bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway up, long spine, and exhale, stand the rest of the way up. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, turning open to the side. Make sure you haven't inadvertently stepped one foot in front of the other. Turn the right toes open and reach the arms apart. As you inhale, flowing into side angle, bend the right knee, right forearm to thigh, left arm over the ear. Exhale, straighten your leg, windmill the arms to stand up. On the inhale, if it's comfortable on the neck, you may look up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale back to standing, look out over your right middle finger. Make each movement last as long as each breath. This will be the last one. Once you return to the starting position, turn the toes back in, pause for a full breath in, full breath out. Then moving over to the left foot toes turn open, arms out. Inhale to side angle, bend the left knee, left forearm to thigh, right arm over the ear. Exhale back to standing. Inhaling again, the gaze up, and as you exhale, looking out over the left middle finger. Exhale as you come upright. Again, lower your arms. Turn your toes in. Pause. Full breath in, full breath out. Now for triangle pose, turn the right toes open. Legs are straight, strong, hands to hips. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, hinge over the right leg, creasing the right hip. Right hand travels down the leg any amount. Left arm up. Rotate the belly and chest towards the ceiling. Rip the mat apart beneath your feet. On an exhale, tone the belly, come all the way upright. Turn the right toes in, pause, full breath in, full breath out. Now turn the left toes open, hands to hips, legs are straight, strong. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hinge over the left leg and let the left arm travel down the leg any amount. You can always put your hand on a block as well. Right arm extends up. Releasing somewhat through the neck, rotate your belly and chest towards the ceiling. And again, rip the mat apart beneath your feet. On an exhale, rise all the way up, turn your toes in, pause, full breath in, full breath out. Then you can step or jump your feet back towards one another. For the next pose, we'll need the blanket, so you can get your blanket and make a tight roll. Place the blanket down towards the front of the mat, not all the way to the front. Stand right behind it. Inhale the arms overhead and exhale, fold forward. Place your hands right in front of the blanket and then step or jump to the back of the mat in a plank pose. As you exhale, lower your belly onto the blanket. You want the blanket hitting between the low ribs and the navel. Resting on the forearms parallel in a Sphinx pose. Inhale, feel the belly press against the blanket, and exhale, let the torso drape over the blanket, giving ourselves a little myofascial release in the abdomen. After your next exhale, as you completely let the body drape over that blanket, you can rock over to one side and sit up. Take the blanket out of the way and lie down on your back. When you get there, Bend your knees. You want your feet parallel and scooted back towards the sit bones. Arms begin by the sides. Inhale here. As you exhale, hips lift and arms extend and align with the ears. Inhale, hips and arms settle down to the mat. Exhale, pressing through the heels. Release the buttocks, lift the hips and the arms extend. Inhale, lower down to the mat. So you want your pelvis kind of riding the elevator up and down here. Keep the head resting comfortably back on the mat. The next time you exhale and lift, we're going to hold there. Can bring your arms down by the sides with a bend in the elbows. Fingertips point towards the ceiling. Press the elbows into the ground and puff the chest towards the chin, not the chin to the chest. Keep that puff, and then you can extend your arms straight on the ground, pressing through the palms. On an inhale, release the hips to the ground. Release through the upper back. Receive a full breath in, a full breath out. Hug your knees into your chest and do a little bit of rocking from side to side. And then lower your legs, extending them on the mat for corpse pose or shavasana. If there's any other movements or adjustments you need to make to get comfortable, please feel free. Palms face the ceiling. Allow your eyes to softly close. Even though this is the phase of the cycle where we are really taking steps to get things done, this is an opportunity for rest. Be effortless. There's nothing to reach for or accomplish at this time. Just rest, and I'll let you know when it's time to get up. Reinvite movement to fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead and stretch. Inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, stick out the tongue and sigh. Bend your knees. Roll over to the right side. Slowly sit up. Bring the palms together at the center of the chest. Honor yourself. Namaste.